really informal.
Yeah.
He's producer of the #1 comedy show in Vegas. Okay, he's in a movie on Hulu called First Date, and he's actually funny, not just funny looking. So let me introduce you to TC.
Thank you. Yeah, I guess I'll walk around too. I like that. Skippy, I liked how you stood back there and it felt like we were in like middle school giving out a presentation. Skippy won the science project today, so I'll give it up for him. So Skippy invited me to come out and was nice enough to introduce me. I met Terry and a few of the others, and Skippy says, "Hey, TC, we're gonna go do comedy for blind people." And I was like, okay. So I was gonna get dressed up tonight, but I figured, you guys can't see me anyway, so. And then I was out in the parking lot earlier, and I saw some of you guys walking in, David and a couple of you guys, and I gotta be honest, I'm not very color coordinated, man. I don't know who's dressing you, a blind person? Come on, man, what's going on back there? All right, that's enough of the blind jokes, that's all I had. Those were Skippy's jokes, by the way, if you didn't like them. So let me start out by saying, I'm married. Anybody else got that problem? Yeah? Yeah, raise your hand like it was an AA meeting. I like that. That's exactly what being married too long is like. I actually been married 23 years, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, thank you. For all of you that clapped, thank you so much. For the rest of you that didn't, you're a jerk, okay? You don't know anybody that's done 23 years in prison. You guys should have been clapping like Skippy Sprinkles up here. He slaps himself when he claps. It's one of my favorite things. But no, we're actually at that point in our lives where we don't even bring up the word divorce. It's not because we actually love each other. It's because neither one wants to see the other one out living their best life at this point. Yeah, no way. You think I want to see her happy on the internet with some guy? Look at this hairline. You see this? I look like a Jewish Dracula. And it's March, okay? Right? April at this point? Like, no, this isn't going this isn't going to do well on any app, okay? That's just what I'm trying to say. Is she's stuck with me as much as I'm stuck with her, so. But my wife does say I'm really good for two things. That is reaching stuff on the top shelf and being emotionally detached. Whatever, I don't care. Some of you are going to get that joke later. But I'm originally from Stockton, California. Anybody ever heard of Stockton, California?
Yes.
Yeah, there we go. A few of you guys have. If you don't know where Stockton is where people from Oakland, California go to get stabbed. Yeah, that's what Stockton. Yeah, it says it right there on the sign as you're driving through Tracy. So, but I grew up out there. I'm a mixed race kid. Growing up, I got called light-skinned. I was one of those kids. I'm half Jewish and half alcoholic. So it's a different mix. It's a good mix. It's a different one though. Part of me will absolutely drink your drink, and then the other part of me will not buy you another one. So. Some of you got that. I used to be a fighter. I am a former 3-time world champion kickboxer, and I owned a pretty big MMA gym in Lodi, California for quite a few years. Thank you. And I look like this still, which is very But I also have a bronze medal. I didn't win the gold, unfortunately, but I have a bronze medal. And oftentimes people ask me, TC, how'd you get that bronze medal? And I have to be honest. I bought that at the pawn shop in Vegas. Yeah, I told you guys I'm half Jewish. We don't do the Olympics anymore, all right? We had a few bad times there. But I currently work for a wonderful company. Right now I'm working for Lionsgate. I just finished doing a project with Warner Brothers, which means I'm employed. Thank you, ladies. Yeah, so if you're looking for a married guy, I'm not worth it. But I love working with those guys. It's always interesting because I go to them and I have ideas. I'm that guy. I'm that idiot that always has some new idea. And I told him, hey, I got some ideas for some comedy shows, and I got some scripts. And I bring them out, and I show them to the guys, and they're like, yay, right on, TC. And one of the guys decides out of nowhere he's gonna mess with me. He goes, TC, right now, at the top of your head, pitch me a script. Give me an idea for a show. Now I panicked, because I hang out with Skippy Sprinkles, so I smoke too much weed. okay? So I was a little like, uh-oh, what should I say? And the only thing I could think of was, this is it. This is exactly what I said to him. I said, all right, here's the scene. I said, all along the watchtower, a princess kept a view. Now, men and women came and went. There were barefoot serpents, too. Outside in the cold distance, a wildcat did growl. Two riders were approaching, and the wind began to howl. The captain said, "Wow, TC." Now, for the rest of you that don't know, that's a Jimi Hendrix song. Okay, yeah, it's called All Along the Watchtower. We're making a 6-part series on Netflix starting next month, so that's how that meeting went. But no, that was the best I could come up with. I sing them a song. So, but it's been fun working with those guys. I love like commercials where the celebrities are always trying to sell us stuff, and it's usually crap we don't need. But I had an idea the other day, and I was thinking about it. For the few of you in here that are blind, you don't need to worry about this. For the rest of you, close your eyes, and I want you to envision. I'm going to do some impressions for you of dead celebrities, and they would be selling products in this day and age. So I thought it'd be interesting. So I'm going to try it out for you guys. My first one I'm going to do is John Wayne, the original cowboy John Wayne. And I thought, what if John Wayne was selling stuff today? There's kind of weird things that you get stuck selling. And one of the things I saw the other day was they had an advertisement for Herpy Cream. Yeah, I know, right? But what if John Wayne was selling Herpy Cream? You know what I mean? Could you imagine what that would sound like? Well, Pilgrim, I'll tell you, let me, I got the herps. You gotta get the cream, Pilgrim, I'll tell you what, waha. Alright, that was horrible. Yeah, I know, that's bad, I know, I got it. But then I thought, okay, there's other ones. There's other people I grew up, I'm a child of the 70s. I grew up with, one of my favorite things to watch was Scooby-Doo. Yeah. I love Scooby-Doo, and I thought, what if Shaggy from Scooby-Doo was working with one of the weed companies? You know what I mean? Could you imagine? That's a perfect fit, right? Yeah. And so I was like, zoinks! Oh, this is the best weed ever! All right, anyway. Thank you. That's two. All right, I got a third one. This is the coup de grace, okay? This is it. This is the one. I grew up and I loved watching wrestling, and I mean wrestling. Remember when it was wrestling? When it was WWF, there was no E? Back when Hulk Hogan, Andre the Giant, and my all-time favorite, Randy Macho Man Savage. Remember that guy? That was my guy. I'm still trying to be like him, and I'm an adult. I'm 50 years old. But I thought, what if Macho Man was selling something? And then I thought, what if Macho Man was selling funeral plots? How interesting would that be, right? So here's my version of that. Oh yeah, brother! So you made it to the top of the mountain, and you fell down the other side. Don't worry, we got you. Hogan dug a hole in the back, and the Undertaker's ready to go. All right, Thank you. I saw a blind person clapping. That meant a lot to me. Thank you, because you couldn't see how stupid I looked during that whole time. So, how we doing? We good? You ready? Yeah. All right. I'm gonna get out of here. I'm gonna TC the Captain Morgan. I think she's gonna give away some wine. Make sure you drink that immediately, because I'm gonna get better looking after you do. All right? Thank you again, man.
God.
Oh, sorry, my grandma raised me right.
That's a right top hat.